Welcome to the first lesson, Your Path to Entrepreneurship. In this lesson, we're going to cover what entrepreneurship means, what you can expect on your journey to becoming an entrepreneur, and the stages that your business will go through, including the stage at which you'll be ready to turn in your notice. Since you're here right now, your goal is probably to build an online business so that you can enjoy the benefits of entrepreneurship, more freedom, time, income, and impact. And you will be able to have all of that as an entrepreneur, but as with anything in life, you have to be willing to pay the price for it in order to have it. Building a business doesn't have to be difficult or miserable, and in fact, with this course, it won't be. But by no stretch of the imagination will it be easy. One of my favorite quotes about entrepreneurship, which is so true, is that it means living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. If you're serious about enjoying the benefits of entrepreneurship, then you have to also embrace the journey and the ups and downs that come with it. You can't have one without the other. Now, I want to set some expectations for your entrepreneurial journey, which will be one of the most demanding and most rewarding journeys you will ever embark upon. First, fast wins are absolutely possible. You won't have to spend months or years setting up your business before you start bringing in revenue, and your first sale alone could mean thousands of dollars. But you're also probably not going to make six figures overnight. Again, it doesn't have to take years, but it is going to take some time. I want you to prepare yourself mentally for that. Think about how long it took for you to get to your current job title and salary. You didn't get there overnight, and you didn't expect to either. It's the same way with building your business. It's a process, and in fact, it's a lifelong one if you're serious about going from employee to entrepreneur. If you think of it that way, you'll be much more resilient when facing obstacles and overcoming them. And ultimately, not only will you have much more success, but you'll also be able to trade your 9 to 5 for your full-time business much faster. In this course, you're going to learn everything you need to know to go from employee to entrepreneur. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You'll also need to have faith in yourself that you can do this, that you're no different from the hundreds of students who've gone through this course alone and have successfully built their businesses, or from the hundreds of thousands of people in the world who've been able to do that. You'll need to be resourceful. I'm going to share with you all the principles you need to know, as well as the tactics that you can use. But there's always more that you can do, better ways you can customize what I teach for yourself. Think back to the last time you took a course in school and you'll realize the truth of this. The more you actually understand the material and apply it instead of just memorizing it, the more successful you'll be. You'll need to be resilient as well, as it's inevitable that you'll run into obstacles or that things won't go your way. Understand that it's a part of life, just like you've gotten college or job or promotion rejections in the past. You'll also need to be patient and committed to your business. Make time to follow through on this course and to work on your business. Don't let another few months or years pass you by while you just dream about your business instead of actually building it. And finally, now that you have access to this course and community, ask for help when you need it. Don't try and do it on your own, because I promise you, no entrepreneur in the history of the world has ever succeeded trying to do it all on their own. Here's a high-level overview of your path from employee to entrepreneur. These are also the 5 stages that your business will go through. You're most likely in the seed stage right now, where you still need to get clarity on your idea and confirm that the market even wants it. After you've done that, you'll move into the startup stage, where you begin marketing and selling your first product. Then you'll start making sales, and from there, grow your business to a point where you're making consistent sales. After that is where it gets really fun, and you get to scale your business in terms of your audience, your products, and your team, and grow it until you've established leadership in your industry. I'm sharing this so you know the journey that's ahead of you. I also want you to notice the point at which you transition from employee to entrepreneur. Note that you are not transitioning into full-time entrepreneurship until some point between stage 2, startup, and stage 3, growth. That's because you need the stability and income from your job while you're in the testing and trial phases of seed and startup. I know how tempting it can be to quit your job as soon as possible, and I've been there too. But if you want to minimize your risk and maximize your chances of success, focus first on getting your business out of the startup phase to where it's making consistent income, which I'll show you how to do in this course before turning in your notice. We're not going to talk about your exact timeline for leaving your job right now because at this point, all of that would be theoretical. Let's wait until you've made a bit more progress in your business first. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. In the grand scheme of things, a few more months in your job in return for stability and income to build the asset that'll transform your life is nothing. To summarize, in this lesson, we discussed that building your business is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a process where you're building a life-changing asset, so treat it accordingly. Expect challenges to rise, and instead of feeling defeated by them, be prepared to solve them by being the resourceful and smart human being that you are. And finally, hold off on turning in your notice until you've built your business to the point where it's bringing in steady revenue and replacing or close to replacing your salary so that when you leave, there's minimal risk and stress. Your next steps now are to start on the suggested reading list in this section. Then I'll see you in the next lesson, your online business overview.